Hi everyone, welcome. Ronnie and I are pleased that you are here to shop with us, and I just wanted to go over a few of the rules and some recommendations that we have if this is your first time shopping with us, or if this is your first time even doing an online LuLaRoe sale. So what you'll do is you'll go to the actual shop page, and the very first thing that you want to do is you want to read the pinned post, which is right here. Click on See More and you'll find all of the rules and information about shipping and paying invoices. If you click on this graphic, it will open up a little bit larger and it'll show you how to find the albums on a computer as well as on a mobile device. There's some lingo that you need to know when purchasing items at a LuLaRoe party. If you see an item in the album that you want, you find a top and you're like, oh my gosh, I have to have that top. You can simply write sold. You can write sold pending question and then go ahead and type your question. Or if the item has already been sold, somebody else has already written sold on it, and you want to be in line for the next one should a sale fall through, or if I happen to have an extra, which doesn't happen very often, but sometimes it does, go ahead and type next so that you know that the item is coming to you next. If you start with just a question, the first person to write sold is the one who wins the item. So if you have a question, do write sold pending. And then if you decide that you don't want an item after the question has been answered, you can go ahead and just write pass. This lets everyone else know that that item is now back up for sale. So please read this pin post. There is a finished shopping section, so I'll close out of this. There is a complete your purchase form right here. And you'll click on this form and it'll take you to this site where you'll fill in your Facebook name, your email address, your mailing address. I know it's a pain to fill in, but you only have to do it once, and then you won't need to ever fill it in for me again. Here, I do want you to put your first and last name as well as your address exactly as it appears, because this makes it so that I can simply copy and paste everything and put it into my shipping program so that I'm sure that you get your items correctly. If there was a hostess for this sale, make sure that you include her name. And then if you're interested in finding out any more information about LuLaRoe and selling, go ahead and click that box. So going back to the sale page, there's a few things to look for. Down here I have, and I'll bump it to the top, we have a why video, and I recommend that you watch this. This tells you why Ronnie and I are selling LuLaRoe, and I think it gives you an idea of where we come from and what we want to do with this business. It helps to get to know us a little bit better, and you're welcome to share some information about yourself so that we can get to know you. There is another post in here, and again, I'll bump that to the top, but it's a survey. And in the survey, we want to know what we can do to make your shopping experience better. And we really want you to take some time and fill out the survey. Give us some recommendations for our pictures, for our shipping speed, anything that we have set up. And again, now I can't find it, but I will, when I locate it, I will bump it up to the top. Okay, well, I'm going to stop going through here, but I'll bump it to the top so you can find it, because we really do appreciate your feedback. That's super important to us. And you'll click here for the photos. If you're doing it on a mobile phone, you'll find it to be a little bit different. All of the items will be posted at a certain time depending on what the time is for the sale. My sales are usually 5 p.m. You'll click on the albums, and right now we just have a sizing and information album, but later on you'll be able to find you know, the album for leggings, the album for Nicole's, the album for Randy's, and you'll click on those and you'll see the pictures and the size. Beforehand, I would go through here to make sure that if this is your first time, you really get to know the sizing charts. Again, you're welcome to comment sold, pending question, and put your question about sizing, and I'll do my best to get back to you right away. But here's a good sizing chart to look at. It tells you what things run large, what things run small. You're welcome to ask me about certain fabrics. I have information about pricing, information about matching patterns, especially how to care for your new LuLaRoe. You want to make sure that you wash it. According to the instructions so your items last as long as possible. But I think this gives you a good idea of how the shop works. I will warn you though, things go very, very, very quickly. So you want to keep hitting refresh and make sure to bid on your items right away to make sure that you get them. And when you're all done, just go ahead and send me a message or tag me someplace that says, hey, I'm done shopping and I'm happy to invoice you. Ronnie and I do both work full time. So often during the mornings and afternoons, we are unavailable, but we try and get back to you right away. But usually in the evenings is when we do all of our invoicing, all of our shipping, and then we really do try and get your items out to you right away. So hopefully that this answers all of your questions. If you have any more, please feel free to send me a message, and happy shopping.